Yeah, of course. Okay. So bolding the
This is Volta 6 to
Titanlings.
Cipher 9. You have accessed node 803A of the Titan Rings HoloNet archive. Transmitting mission parameters.
This is Vulture 7. Download data fragments from assigned terminals so we may decrypt and reconstruct the conspirator communication.
This is Vulture 9. You have authorization to terminate anyone who interferes. It is our privilege to work with you.
I might actually switch to a different guy, but for right now, I think I'm not to not help with the storyline. I'll actually keep Vector in here. I mean, you do gain 3 companions, but
Accessing first data fragment. Applying preliminary decryption algorithm.
Got the call, but make it quick. I don't want to be missed.
93% likelihood speaker is designate Hunter.
Proceed with the operation, Cipher 9. We will continue reconstruction attempts.
ah, shoot.
Are you well?
We don't own many conquest points because if you take a look at my, we do. You know, I can claim that because that's on my side. And dark side tokens, I think, are universal. I think it's kind of a useless thing though, because I don't really use dark side, light side tokens. So
Accessing second data fragment. Modifying decryption algorithm.
This will, of course, be my final appearance at these gatherings, but the galaxy I leave behind.
No voice print identification available. Reconstruction incomplete.
see, what I personally wish they would do for dark side and light side choices, I wish it would just affect your account, and not your you know, only one character. I think it'd be better if it affected your account. And it's not supposed to say that unless actually your target is behind you, but
Accessing third data fragment. Attempting playback.
My sympathies. With the old man lost, the next enforcer will be difficult to train.
experiencing data corruption, we will hope the last fragment provides redundancy.
Increasing combat pheromones.
Accessing fourth data fragment. Splicing now.
I am here. All is ready.
This is Keeper. Cypher, get out of there. Reinforcements are on the way, and there's nothing more you can do.
The situation is under control, and the reinforcements are in for a surprise.
Nonetheless, we have what we came for. The Watchers will try to reconstruct the holoconference back at headquarters. Come to Drum and Cars as soon as possible, and we'll figure out our next move. Keep it out.
Like someone could.
Are you well?
Oh, I never even knew I had a medical droid here.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
I'll probably take the major experience boost, not minor class experience boosters. But I still think it's experience boost nonetheless, so. Actually, for the companion and context, I actually want to change to.
Goodbye.
Good to be here.
Although Vector, I don't even know if you gain him back though. You might actually lose him entirely. So like, it's like I've not been able to see if you can get back Vector, but you might get him back another way because like.
What can I get for you?
Please use all products only as intended. Destination?
Alright. Unfortunately, this is the only way you can get there because I've tried. I mean, at least my level is shifted downwards. I mean, like, that's a positive there. There's only so many planets left. Yeah, this is what you want in Star Wars Outpost. You're able to be shifted. What you normally get is you either get like evened or like with your level if you just do just class storyline. So apparently we're probably 3/4 the way through because like we are just doing just class right now. Although we didn't do just class for a while, so we could be like more like 2/3 the way through. I really wish there was some way you could actually, because like this is one thing I don't like about the Imperial storyline is how much walking you have to do in here. Drum and Cass is your, natural thing, but
Utilize fractal thought pattern 27. Reanalyze.
Come in. They're reconstructing the Conspirators Holoconference now.
Anything turn up so far?
Preliminary analysis bears out our theory. The call was initiated by Hunter, somewhere in the Bremer sector 6 months ago. The recording you pulled is intact, but... Watcher 9?
Splicing and decryption complete.
Rules of the Chorus Covenant. I call this meeting to order.
Spare us the corporate posture and report.
Since you're in a hurry, Senator Varala and Representative Shuru are predictable as always.
And Commodore?
All taken care of. What about you? Those earnest Padawans keeping you up at night?
Different participants on different data streams. Processing.
There's Hunter. What about the others?
I don't know.
Domain is unsettled, as we expected. I must again raise the concern. Do we overplay our hand?
There is the chance it will spin out of control. Darth Angral, Darth Barris, now the children are awakening.
For each, there is a Republic counterbalance.
We're letting loose the reins, but we're not taking off their blinders. Sit back and enjoy the spectacle. To bicker. Each of us agreed to the timetable. Each of us reports success in our own sphere.
Ambition must never be our master. Patience serves our noble cause best. But if our enforcer approves...
I do, I swear.
Then we move forward to Armageddon.
Keeper, the War Council needs you. Sir?
Call for a medic. Go.
Yes, sir.
What's our status?
Keeper and the others are on life support. Fixers theorize the transmission had a hidden overlay. A code or image only a genetically enhanced mind could recognize. Designed to overwhelm and shut down the brain.
They knew it would take an enhanced mind to find the data. This was insurance against that possibility.
Losing this many analysts, forget about Keeper. It's going to be a blow to the war. I'll support you where I can, but right now I've got a few dozen field agents without handlers. Your operation.
You'll hear from me when I'm ready.
While you were on Belsavis, Keeper was compiling leads on the planet Voss. If you want to head there, I'll see what I can pull up. I've apprised the Minister of Intelligence. If he needs to contact you, he knows how.
I didn't know them well, but I'm sorry, sir. We'll hunt down the people who did this.
Honestly, I did not care. They did brainwash me one time. Return to my ship. Okay. Now, I don't like doing this, but I'll just return to the ship the old-fashioned way.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
Sometimes.
Hope you don't mind my checking in. You weren't expecting any other calls?
Why are you contacting me, Hunter?
Your visit to Mega Security Ward 23 left it in bad shape. Now do I come into your house and break your things? But you finding that holotrap? Frying your Keeper's synapses? That's kind of cosmic justice.
You're talking nonsense. Keeper's fine, and I don't know anything about a holotrap.
Of course. Cypher, it's been fun. Playing tag, brainwashing you. Remember your keyword? But you keep coming, and we'll destroy your world. No friends, no allies, no empire left to fight for. Are you ready for that?
If you want me to back off, tell me why you're doing this.
Do you know what it's like to have no identity? No one in the galaxy who can control you? It's terrifying and wonderful. If you live to see Imperial intelligence die, that's me giving you a taste of freedom.
Well, I want to see Imperial intelligence semi-die, but...
Something I can help you with, Ensign?
I was hoping you could increase my security clearance, sir. At least long enough so I could know about my promotion.
What promotion are we talking about?
The top secret one, sir. I can only assume it occurred. I'm pleased to say that I finished, as best I can, putting myself through the Imperial Intelligence training regimen, save the psychological tests. With your help, I'm now almost qualified to be here. Thank you.
If you have more questions, feel free to ask.
I was taught the best operatives figure it out for themselves.
Or just not talk to Kilo anymore?
My good friend, have you noticed that the price of Dianogan tea has risen considerably since we broke the Treaty of Coruscant? One of the costs of war you never anticipate. And now my jamming device is working, so we can dispense with the inanities.
You're not usually this cautious. What's going on?
Thanks to a now wealthy Kubaz information broker, I've identified the people who want me dead. They represent an organization called Project Protean, a secret research and development group inside the Imperial Science Bureau.
We call the Citadel and demand an investigation. Problem solved.
Black projects aren't so easy to root out, and strictly speaking, I don't have any proof.
Protean researches practical applications of alien biology. You recall the genetically modified assassins who came after me? They're only the beginning.
Imagine troops spliced with Abyssin genes to enhance healing, or adrenals derived from Gamorrean hormones. Most test subjects don't fare well, but you can see the potential.
If they're doing research for the military, why bother with an ex-fixer?
There's a great deal of interdepartmental rivalry in our work, and my research does overlap with theirs. They may have targeted me in order to ensure that they have no competition, inside or outside the Empire.
Tell me where to find these people. I'm going to talk to them.
Right now, I'm unsure where the project is based or how to contact its members, but I wanted to keep you apprised. Now, about that Dianogan tea.
Yes, we had some tea apparently.
I've learned to access your culture's holographic network. Listen. $18 trillion desperate attempts to communicate per second. I hadn't realized your species were so starved for interaction.
What have you discovered, sifting through those transmissions?
I now understand your frustrations. I look at you and see neurons fire in your brain. I scan your body and know how you taste. But you're blind, alone, and confused.
If you're so far beyond biological creatures, what's the point of analyzing them?
You dominate the galaxy. I am curious, and do not sleep. Our time together has provided new information and sensations. These will prove useful in a future upgrade.
Personally, Scorpio will be eliminated in the long term. You can get her back as a companion, but she's kind of useful with us.
What's going on?
Agent, in our work with the diplomatic service, we find ourselves talking to people we once knew. We've been contemplating this.
Hello, Vector. It's Honora. I don't know if you remember me, but Bryson said he thought you would, and I wanted to talk to you. I know things didn't end well, but I never forgot. You need to get out of there. Come back to Drummond Cast and we'll get you help. We can undo what the Killiks did. There are still people who care about you.
We've watched it 17 times and meditated to the static.
I'm sure this is none of my business.
Apologies, but we would like an outside perspective. We were nearly engaged to Honora very long ago. We never considered that there are people who want us restored to what we were. But watching this, feeling nothing, we know we're no longer who we were when we loved her.
People change, even without becoming part Killik. It's part of life.
We think you're right, but we had to hear it from another. And we are content.
Welcome to paying a lot of money. Yeah, it's kind of like an interesting place for a companion to sit, but
This is Watcher 3 to Cypher 9. Things are a little chaotic without Keeper, so I need a minute to pull our files on Voss. In the meantime, I did want someone more familiar, but...
Apologies for the wait. Playing catch-up with our friends in the diplomatic service, but we think we can brief you.
You said it's chaotic there. Tell me the truth.
The military and the Sith aren't happy with our output, and I can't blame them. Master Hillis, can you?
Of course. We never served on Voss personally. It's a newly discovered world, home to a simple humanoid civilization. One species, one government, one city. Voskar.
Primitive. They didn't...
But they have art and laws and culture. More importantly, they have citizens who can use the Force. Not Jedi or Sith, but something different.
You're going too fast. Tell me more about the Voss species.
Their whole culture is based on solidarity, loyalty and obedience to family, and to the edicts.
Those are the Force sent...
We want the Voss and the Mystics to ally with the Empire.
Of course, half the galaxy has spies there. Keeper's files clearly indicate conspirator involvement.
I'll take the bait. What was her plan?
There's a tea house in Voskar proper. You're supposed to wait for a contact. He'll identify himself with the phrase, "a new..." I don't know who he is, or whether Keeper told him about the Star Cabal. But he'll know more than I do. Assuming that, Watcher 3 out.
We'll await your instructions.
So we gotta go to the boss house. Alright guys, so on the episode there, and we'll start the next episode on, I think, boss, I guess?